So today we are going to learn how to find the gradient of a line. So we will not waste much time. Let us take some examples and then solve them. So the question is, find the gradient of the line which passes through the points. First question, A 3, 1 and B 6, 10. So let us rewrite the question again. The question is what? The A is 3, 1 and its B is what? 6, what? 10. Let's solve this question and see. In solving for the gradient of a line, we must first of all know the formula for finding the gradient of a line. And the gradient of a line is given as gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So we are going to decide which of the coordinates or which of the points will be our first and which ones will be our second. So we will just pick our pencil and then we will label this as, let's say, x1 and it's y1, x2 and then y2. So we will just replace the y2 with 10 and we will replace the y1 also with what? 1. We are also going to replace the x2 with 6 and we will replace the x1 with 3. So let us do it. y2 is 10 minus y1 is what? 1 all over x2 is what? 6 and x1 is what? 3. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 6 minus 3 is 3. So then our next question is, what number can go into 3 and can also go into 9? Our answer is 3. 3 will go into itself 1 and it will go into 9 3 times. So our final answer is 3 over 1, which is the same as what? 3. This means that the gradient for this particular question is what? 3. So let us take the next question. The next question is M with coordinates 2, 1 and N with coordinates 4, minus 5. So I want to label this as my x1, y1, x2, y2. I hope we are getting it. So the formula, gradient, okay, is given as what? y2 minus y1 all over what? x2 minus what? x1. And this is equal to what is our y2 in this case? The y2 in this case is what? Minus 5. And then our y1 in this case is what? 1 all over our x2 in this case is what? 4. And our x1 in this case, okay, is what? 2. So minus 5 minus 1 will give us what? Minus 6. You are owing someone 5 and you are also owing another person 1. So at the end of the day, you'll be owing 6. Minus 2 will give you 2. So what number can go here, go into the 2 and also go into the 6? 2 will go into itself 1. It will go into the 6 how many times? 3 times. So our final answer is what? Minus 3 over 1, which is the same as what? Minus what? 3. So this is the second part of the question. Alright, so let us continue with the third question. This is what? Let us label it. This is our x1, this is our y1, this is our what? x2, and this is what? Our y2. So we all know that the formula for finding gradient, right, is equal to what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our y2 in this case is what? 8 minus our y1 here is what? 2 all over our x2 in this case is 4 then the minus. Our x here in this case is what? 3. So 8 minus 2 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. And any number divided by 1 is the same number. So 6 over 1 is what? 6. What it means is that our gradient for this question is what? 6. Alright, so let us take the next question. So this is our x1 and this is our y1, x2 and our y2, right? So what do we already know? We know that gradient, okay, is always equal to what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus what? x1. Are we following? Excellent. So what is our y2 in this case? Our y2 in this case is what? Minus what? 10. Are you okay? Then this minus sign, this is it. What is our y1 in this case? Our y1 is minus 2, not just 2, minus 2. So let's put the minus 2 in bracket, okay? All over x2 in this case is what? Minus what? 2. Now this minus sign, this is it. Now our x1, okay, this x1, it is what? Minus 6 here. So let us put that minus 6 2 in bracket. Now let us remove the bracket. Let's rewrite the minus 10 again. Now negative will become what? Positive. So nege po. Mind you, the reason why it becomes positive is because there is a hidden 1 here. So it is like a negative 1 multiplying what? Negative 2. So whenever a negative number multiplies a negative number, we are going to get a positive number. So negative 1 multiplying negative 2 becomes what? Positive 2 all over. Let us rewrite this negative 2 again. Negative 1 multiplying negative 6 becomes what? Positive 6. Are we following? Excellent. So what do we have? Negative 10 plus 2 will give us what? Negative 8. Now negative 2 plus 6 will give us what? Positive 4. Are we clear? Great. So is there any common factor between the 4 and then the 8 apart from 1? Yes. So 4 will go into itself 1 and it will go into the 8 how many times? 2 times. So any number divided by 1, we know it's the same number. So our final answer is what? Negative 2. I hope we do understand. Excellent. So I'm sure someone is wondering, should we always label the coordinates as x1, y1, x2, y2? Yes, you should pick your pencil, label it so that you don't get confused. It makes your work easier. Now we label it because whenever I give you any coordinate, if you should draw the x-axis and then the y-axis, okay, you will know that the first number you have to look for it on the x-axis and the second number you have to look for it on the y-axis, and where they meet, that is where you are going to plot the point. So the first number is always for the x, and then the second number is always for what? The y. So you choose whether this whole thing should be your first or this should be your first, then you label and it becomes clear. So since we understand, kindly solve the last question and drop your answer in the comment section. Please, if you have any question, to feel free to ask in the comment section, but don't forget to like, subscribe and share this with your colleagues so that we all win together. Thank you for your time and I wish you all the very best.